All right, folks. Good evening and hello and welcome to another session of our Dawn of the Dales. I'm your Dungeon Master, Dungeon Mister, joined by our lovely and loquacious players this evening.
Hello.
Yes. And I don't know why loquacious, that one just came out. But it goes with lovely, why not? But our troop is in the middle of a warehouse with some werebores. So let's also, actually, before we get to that, if you like the warehouse, you can get it on my Patreon. It's there, along with like 3 or 4 or 5 variations of it. So patreon.com/dungeonmister. There's links. But let's talk about how we got here and where we're going. So, last time, after coming to an arrangement with a couple of Zhentarim that were caught with some cargo by the lake, or by the river, sorry. The group went to go pick some flowers under the light of the new moon, aka no moon. Some wolfsbane. No trouble there, but it did seem that the graves and the resting place of the heroes had been tended to, at least somewhat, candles lit. Knowing you had a warehouse to go to, you approached behind the ruins of the old Red Dragon Tavern. And instead of sneaking around and spending all that time, Aaron opened up the 2 large bay doors and waltzed right in, announcing himself. And through several kind of smaller announcements, started alerting the warehouse one by one, or little by little. Guards came. Some guards turned into werebores, though you kind of expected that part. The 2 who you had seen previously are kind of playing some sort of ruse, and one of them did throw a knife at Aaron in the process, but you can tell he didn't mean it. And the other did kind of like go hide. But it seemed Dacron is making good use of the shield guardian. Ralorn had switched to his shield, as getting beat up by the werebores, although 2 of them are dead, as well as their so-called captain. But it would seem there is someone more superior than them who has stepped forward to parley with Aaron. But there might be more to come. And that's where we're going to pick up, as we are still in combat and things are a brewing. So let's just dig right in to this shenanigans. So first things first. 2 guys are gonna shoot. This guy's gonna shoot at Aaron. 2 pistol shots. Aaron, did we ever figure out how many rounds you got on Blade Song left?
I don't know. I think this is around what, 5, 6.
Is that it?
That's how many spell slots I've used for shield.
You haven't shielded every turn.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I don't know if I have.
I know there was at least one turn that you haven't shielded, but meant to check that. Figure it out. I know you definitely still have it for this turn and probably the next turn, but I just don't know if it's, you know. Either way, 2 shots coming your way. Getting a 17 and a 23 to hit.
I dance out of the way.
And the other one around the way. I lost sight of the one. Oh, shit. Is also going to shoot at Aaron.
Stop wasting ammunition. I want your bullets.
Getting a 21 and a 24. 24 is a
24
crit.
hits. 24 hits.
Aaron, you take 16 points of piercing damage.
Still up.
As you get more than nicked, kind of right in the clavicle. The bullet goes through. It's bloody. That, however, will end their turn, taking us to Ralorn. They'll kind of step back after. Like, yeah, I'll get some cover too.
Hit the warboard beside us, long sword in one hand.
All right.
17.
17 will hit.
For 9.
You will take the 9.
Second.
And he's sapped.
13.
13 is going to be a miss. Just barely. Check. That means they have disadvantage on their first attack. Yeah.
And they said axe, yeah. That'll be it.
All right. Swinging out the werebore, they take the 1 hit, but seem to be doing okay for the most part. They do seem to be more afraid of the shield guard who just crushed their friend with relative ease. Taking us to Aaron, who just took a bullet to the clavicle. Aaron, this person has yet to actually swing at you.
Aaron will thrust with the moonlit rapier.
Okay.
A 20.
Yeah.
I'm looking for it. It's +7. 25 to hit.
Absolutely.
For 7 points of damage.
She still doesn't look like she takes any damage. She still has some temporary hit points.
I will electrocute her with a shocking grasp.
Alrighty.
22 to hit.
Yeah.
10 points of lightning damage.
Alright, that will get through. As you see the first bits of damage. As she does get electrocuted. Your speed is also, you would feel as you know you're going to move, your speed is reduced by half at the moment.
I smile at her and I disappear into a puff of smoke as I misty step back up to the top and take a couple steps over toward the background. And
okay. Because your speed is also not halved anymore.
And that will be my turn.
That will take us to this guy's like, oh, he's out of range of my knives. I'll throw one anyways. Knives clatter. Actually, you might be in range, actually. It's a long range, 60 feet. You're in range. He's going to throw a dagger anyways. At Aaron. You know what? He'll throw it at the shield guardian. Getting 12 to hit the shield guardian. That's this guy.
Unlikely.
Which will take us to Arabella.
Okay. So Arabella's going to shoot the magic lady.
Okay. Notably, they're dressed. They're in full plate armor, dark, full plate armor with a sword. Less of a magic person.
That kind of magic.
And they're
Gosh.
looking. They see you. You hid from this person over here.
Mm-hmm.
Just so you know.
That's okay. Let's see. There it is. $22.
A 22 will hit.
Okay. No sneak attacks.
No sneak attack.
Toggle that off. Five piercing damage.
And she's vexed.
Yes. So what I will do is I've got 30 feet of movement. I'm going to dash forward.
Okay. As you get
I'm going
here,
to...
actually you would get to here, and you feel everything slow down.
Okay.
Your speed is halved once you get there. So you move...
That's right.
what is that? 15 feet. So that would cost 10 feet of movement.
Whatever.
Just so you know. You'll still be able to take like a 5-foot step back if you disengage.
Yeah, because I was going to stab out at her with a dagger.
Yeah.
Using the Vex.
At advantage. 14 misses.
That's okay. Bonus action disengage. And should take...
Okay. As you stab out, just kind of clink up against her plate. As she starts to pull the arrow out from between the plates. And looks at you. That will take us to the boar over here. What are you concentrating on?
Dragon's Breath.
The boar is going to use his big old hammer towards... Ralorn. Getting a 16 to hit.
Misses.
And for his second attack, he'll still swing at you. Getting a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Swinging out with his big old, like kind of like a big old packing hammer, essentially, for 16 points of bludgeoning damage. Just conks into you and kind of idly takes like a step back from the big old, what he considers a monstrosity. Trying to just ready himself for, he knows what's coming. Probably squealed out a little bit. Need some help! At which point, you would then see a familiar face, actually, to all of you. You'd seen this individual before. One wizard. Bright, well, yeah, bright-eyed, and just kind of very astute, steps out into the room. Looks around. And almost like without moving their body, just their head scans for a brief moment. You all would know them as Howl, Yowl, Nickum. And they will... Oof. Dangerous. Yeah, they don't mind. Yeah, they'll stand right next to their friend. I'll take care of up there. Is what Arabella would hear. And a flash of almost blue would flash across her wide eyes as you start to chant an incantation. Electricity would start to grow between her fingers. And almost like as if she's going to pray, clasp them together. And as she expands her hands, electricity just kind of grows between them. And then she just shoos it, essentially, like shoo, releases it forward. And this bolt of electricity shoots from her hands. All the way out there. Go there. I would like for Dacron, the Shield Guardian, and Ralorn to give me dexterity saving throws. Very nice, Dacron. Not a very big one. Rolled actually, that's
Whoa.
horrible lightning bolt. Like I said, it's just like electricity. It's not lightning, it's electricity. So it's an electric bolt. As Dacron, you will take 11 points of damage, as actually you'll actually take 5 points of damage. Your Shield Guardian will take 6 from that. Your Shield Guardian will then take 22 points of lightning damage from itself.
22.
Ralorn will take 22 points of lightning damage as well.
It goes down.
And then I will actually take...
So you should only take 5. Oh.
I'll take 3.
Yeah. Oh, so no. So probably you would take the original 11.
Okay, so I'll take 4.
It to 9, so you would take 4, and the Shield Guardian would take 5, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would think so. Probably. I don't know. I don't know for sure.
I have no idea.
And that will end their turn. Taking us to Dacron.
Are the Shield Guardian and I going simultaneously, or does it have to go after me?
I would say for now, the Shield Guardian will go after you.
Alright, so I can't move it out of the way. I can't get over there because
You
there's a giant
you
Shield
can move
Guardian in the
through
way.
it. It doesn't like realistically, if you've ever seen pictures of the Shield Guardian, it's not taking up the entire space. You can absolutely move through it.
Even if it's double movement, I can still get to there without a problem.
Yeah.
So, well, looks like somebody got a little ahead of themselves. Let's do this. 29 hit points for Aaron.
Oh.
That feels good.
Counterspell? Howl's gonna counterspell that. As she sees you reaching over to grab the very wounded wizard. As you're good, it goes through. You see that electricity kind of fizzle in her hands as one of her eyes kind of squints. You're good.
Yeah, they're about to- okay.
She had to
No,
try.
no. 60 feet. Because I always forget I can do this, and I can do it a few more times. I'm going to use my bonus action to Sacred Flame the armored individual.
Okay. Good old dexterity save. Yeah. Big old 4.
This is radiant damage, so I will overcharge it. 14 points of damage.
That is a lot of damage. She particularly doesn't seem to like that.
That's why. Oh, good. Those are my action types.
Okay. That will take
Now
us...
the shield,
Oh, the
now
shield guardian.
guardian.
Yes.
Shield guardian can punch that boar thing twice.
Yes.
Splat. 14.
Is a miss as the boar just kind of tries to use Ralorn's like body as cover. Squealing.
How rude. 24.
24 is a little bit better.
19.
19 just kind of
Damage.
smacks the boar to the side. Squeals out in pain.
And I believe at the start of his turn it heals 10.
Yes.
Scrolling, it heals 5.
Yes, I did reduce it. I'm not going to give you guys like a real shield, but, you know, maybe later.
But it will, yeah, it's in a good, it's where it needs to be. I guess it can step up.
Gonna break all those barrels. Do a barrel roll. Fair enough. That will take us to the dark armored woman, scowling as the radiant light hits her. She will... Arabella did attempt to hit her. However, she knows an immediate threat when she sees one. Pointing her blade out at Dacron, she will shoot a beam of black energy from her blade. An oppressive ray. Getting a 22 to hit Dacron.
That's pretty good.
She rolled really bad on damage too. For 9 points of necrotic damage, I believe, or force. Might be force.
I don't know. Is this a spell or magical effect?
Yeah, it's a magical effect. Why not?
I'll take 5. I'll take 2.
It's psychic damage. As you take 2. See that. She will start stepping forward. As she does, the symbol on her shield starts to emanate that fist as it just pulses. And it's almost as if that pulse echoes outward as she mutters a prayer to Bane. I will need each of you, besides Arabella. I think the Shield Guardian's immune to fear. Is Shield Guardian immune to fear?
Nope,
Frightened?
has no. Oh wait, there's a condition. Frightened, yes.
Okay. I would like for Ralorn, not Ralorn.
I was
You're-
going to say
you're
he's
unconscious.
unconscious.
I would like for Aaron, Dacron, to give me a wisdom saving throw.
18.
Nice.
Trace.
Dacron, you holding anything?
No.
Okay. You have the frightened condition. You must take the dash action and move away the safest route possible from her.
On my turn or right now?
On your turn.
Okay.
At the whenever you lose sight, you'll make another wisdom save. And then she will look towards Arabella. Double check her movement. Yeah, she's good. Step over and stab out with her blade. Getting a nat 20. As quickly as she turns her attention, just jabs forward with her blade right into you. For 10 points of bludgeoning damage and 15 necrotic damage.
I will uncanny dodge, please.
Of course you will. Taking 12 points of damage. 5 and 7. Thus ending her turn. Takes us to some Zents. As they kind of are getting... This guy will run up here. And they will both shoot at Aaron again. They were told to kill the casters first. Following orders. Pistol. Getting an 8, a 16. And that one, a 16.
The first 3 miss, and then I slash the third one with the rapier, or the fourth one with the rapier.
Yep. They suck. That will take us to... This one will step back. Ralorn. Ralorn, please give us a death saving throw. Alrighty then. That will take us to Aaron Thesserin.
Aaron gives Dacron a nod.
As Dacron's about to run away.
Just going good for a while. And I will jump up and soar over to here. Take a deep breath and breathe fire onto the wizard and Lady of the Sword.
Sure. No, they both failed. I'm gonna roll some damage.
For 17 points of fire damage.
They will take 17 points of fire damage.
I'll then land onto the ground and look at that guy who keeps on shooting at me. Please stop wasting your ammunition. I want to get it later.
I'm already almost
My
out.
turn. I'll do it.
All right. This guy's gonna pretend throw out some daggers at Aaron. He's still gotta try, or like attempt. Look like he's trying. A 13 and a 22 to hit at disadvantage.
22 hits.
He'll take 4 points of piercing damage. He's throwing it as weak as he can. You take minimum damage. Like, oh, I got him. And he jumps for cover. That'll take us to Arabella.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
If I bonus action, sorry, I cannot think at the moment. Bonus action and you move out of the way without provoking an attack of opportunity.
Disengage.
Disengage. Am I able to, like, is that utilized for the entire turn? Like, can I
All of your
move out?
movement. Yep.
Okay.
None of your movement
Okay.
provokes attacks opportunity.
Okay. Good to know. Because I'm going to bonus action, disengage, take a step back, take a shot at the paladin,
Okay.
tempt, automatic.
It does take 10 feet of movement, just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna hit.
For 10 points of damage.
She'll take 10 points of damage.
Now that I have advantage, I'm gonna step forward. I know that takes another 10 feet.
Yeah, I gotcha.
But I'm trying. And then I'm going to offhand at advantage. 22.
That will hit.
And I am going to attempt to poison her.
Okay.
And that's 2d6.
For 11 points of
DC.
damage.
Mm-hmm.
7 on the con save.
She's poisoned.
As she is looking very bad. Also,
And then I'll take
make a con save
a
for
step
her
back.
concentration too. She is still concentrating on fear. But she is heaving breaths, now staring daggers at you.
Fuck you.
Taking us to the werebore. Werebore's gonna go ham on the shield guardian. Big ol' hammer, shield guardian. Let's go.
Okay.
That one.
Nope.
17.
Here's the number.
Or 13 points of damage. Crunches. It's not so tough. As he's just out of breath. Looking down at Ralorn as his friends. You do see he's weighing his options. Taking us to the wizard. Well, guess we'll just do that. Is going to look to Aaron. As her eyes widen and that electricity would kind of grasp in her hands. Electricity would turn kind of golden. And she would kind of reach out towards you as she would mumble something incantation under her breath. And would almost kind of form this chain that tries to lash out towards you. Give me a wisdom saving throw, Aaron.
10.
Aaron, you are paralyzed.
I will go ahead and use a bardic inspiration. Add a d8. D8, right?
I would appreciate it
Yeah.
if you would say that before I tell you what happens. But sure.
I get paralyzed.
Aaron, you are paralyzed. Is there a paralyzed thing on you? Probably is. I'll just use that one. As this gold chain of lightning wraps around you. I have that one. And takes a step back. Ending her turn. Taking us to Dacron.
I am afraid. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will leave the area.
Got a dash. You get a wisdom save after you lose sight, though, at the end of your turn.
So I'm outside.
Yeah. Good news is shield guards. You're good.
Seven.
No longer
I'm gonna move
frightened.
my character right here so I can see, but I
Yeah.
will remember I'm around the corner. And then the shield guardian will continue wailing on last target.
Okay.
Smash.
Yeah.
24 points
Yeah.
of various damage.
As the wereboar is still barely up, getting banged around all over.
Oh, 12.
12 just misses.
Alright.
As they duck.
Put myself back where I was, and that is my turn. Oh, it'll heal 5.
We'll heal 5. That will take us to her. Very bloodied. Barely gripping her blade. We'll just hold it out and ignoring all other opportunities to do anything else. You know what? Yeah, no, she's going to, under her breath, to Arabella, grovel. Arabella, give me a wisdom saving throw. Downside is you won't have to do this until your turn.
Oops. 8.
Arabella. You will have to grovel for your action next turn and do nothing else.
Motherfucker.
Provided you live. As she stabs out,
Yeah.
getting a 21 with her first attack.
Those are at disadvantage.
Why are they at disadvantage? Oh, because
Poison
poison.
condition.
Absolutely. You're right. You're correct. So the second one will be a 12 to hit, and I'll redo the first one with a straight roll. The first one will be a 21 or a 23.
Okay, well, that hits.
So you'll take 9 points of damage.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge.
So you'll take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
That will take us to... Yeah, the guys that have been shooting at Aaron the whole time, who is now paralyzed. He said to stop wasting ammo. They both draw blades. Inch closer. And they both stab out with their swords at Aaron. at advantage. Getting an 8, a 22, a 13, and a 20. It's hilarious.
20 and the 23 hit.
That's hilarious. That after all that, they only get like, yeah, we got this, and like somehow like even in paralyzation, you're still.
They're both criticals.
They are. So we're gonna do it like this. Actually, just -2 from each of them. So the first one will do 18. And the second one will do 14.
Go down.
As Aaron drops once more. That will take us to Ralorn. Ralorn, a death save, please. Okay. Aaron, same thing. This guy's got known to throw a dagger. Knows Arabella. Arabella kneels. And that's your turn, Arabella.
Mm-hmm.
Werebore. Still gonna go ham on the Shield Guardian. This is his moment to shine. Getting a 23 and a 23.
Yep.
For 8 and 12 points of damage.
Oops. Subtract. There we go.
Enough, I didn't take any damage spells with the Scent Mage. Yeah, she was turn invisible. Taking us to Dacron.
I'm no longer afraid.
No longer afraid.
I guess I will dash back to where I was.
Seeing everyone. You see Arabella kneeling. Ralorn on the ground. Aaron on the ground being stabbed. The
I
tight
will
spot.
use a bonus action and healing word Ralorn because he's right in front of me.
Okay.
I will charge it with my last of that. Because let's see. You can have 14 hit points.
Nice.
And then the Shield Guardian will make 2 attacks.
Okay. I might only need to make one. This Wereboar is really badly hurt. Yeah.
20 to hit.
Yeah.
21
It
damage.
smashes the shit out of him with the first one. Shield Guardian still got movement and a second attack if it can only move 30 feet, but you know. If you want it to move.
What's the? It's like a 8-foot drop.
Yeah.
It's gonna kind of cut us off, so it'll just start heading towards the stairs.
Okay. Interesting.
Idea, but it requires everyone. We'll see what happens. That is, yeah. The Shield Guardian wasn't getting in range of anybody, so
No.
unless he can chuck a barrel.
Sure, why not? Yeah, chuck a barrel. Give me a What's his proficient? Roll me a d20 and add 4 to it. It's not proficient with barrels.
Sure.
Who's it throwing a barrel at?
Well, he can only see. Doesn't really want to hit Aaron, so we're trying to clear the exit. So the blondie
Okay.
d20 plus 4,
Yeah.
22.
How much should a barrel being thrown by a shield guardian do?
3d100.
I'm gonna err on the side of like 2d6 because that's how much the fist does 2d6 and 2d6.
Correct.
So I'm gonna say 2d. Oh, regular like throwing thing would be like, we'll say 2d6. We'll say roll 2d6 for me, and then plus
6 or
4
10 if you want to add strength. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. As a barrel comes flying over as Arabella, as you're kneeling, you see this shield, this fist, this near fist kind of grappling at energy, and this dark sword as this woman just gritting her teeth, blood. She is looking like she's about to enjoy this, but she is also beat the shit up, haggard, but this is what she's here for. As she pulls back her sword, barrel comes flying over, slams her into the wall with a loud like thud. Barrel bits go flying everywhere as is just lying there dead underneath the barrel. She had 2 hit points left.
She got Donkey Konged. Shield Guardian's there. I'm out of stuff. Yep. I think we're good.
It changes everything for these guys then. Alright. This guy is going to shoot at... They're both going to shoot at the Shield Guardian. Well, they're told to kill casters. Let's say they can't see Dacron super well. Shield Guardian. 2 shots at Shield Guardian. Arabella's prone, so they could get to her. One's going to walk over to Arabella to stab her. The other's going to shoot at Shield Guardian. So 2 pistols, Shield Guardian. Not at advantage. 17 and an 18 to hit.
Both will hit. 17's the target.
For a whopping 4. And 11 points of piercing.
Rough.
The other one will... I'm going to go to stab Arabella. Getting a 13 with his first attack.
Mm-hmm. Misses.
And a 22 with his second attack.
That hits.
Second attack stings a little bit because it's tipped with poison. For 8 piercing and 11 damage. And 3 poison. Total of 11.
Okay.
You do have your uncanny dodge back, so if you want.
Oh, okay. I'll uncanny dodge.
Just because the paladin didn't get a chance to stab you. So you only take 5. Or 4 and 1, yeah. That will end their turn, taking us to a Ralorn, who is awoken once more.
No prone, so 15 feet we're going to stand up.
Yeah.
How high is this right here?
Like
They're going down.
7, 8 feet. Negligible.
In that case, because I got 15 feet, so I wouldn't be able to. Would I be able to just go there? Straight line?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Jump over a barrel. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go right there. That's 15 feet. And 20 feet. Right there, we're gonna try to throw one of the.
Finally, this is the first time you're using it.
Second time that I've used
All
it.
right. All right. Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, they're gonna throw a bag of tricks. So
What do you got?
a
What do you
D8. What are we gonna get?
Something big. Yeah.
Brown bear.
Brown bear. That's perfect. A massive brown bear rolls onto the scene. It's buildings. Give it a moment.
Yeah,
Actually, might not be happy with. There it is.
there you go.
Roar.
Able to tell him this turn to do it because it takes a
It
bonus
acts
action.
immediately. So I'll just go ahead and. There you go, Ramorn. You should have access to his sheet. If you just alt double click on him, you'll see it.
Yeah.
One bite, one claw.
All right, then let's do one bite at the guy right there. Oh, I don't know why it was advantage, but
17 will hit. It's usually set automatically to. Oh, should be set to automatic.
advantage. Yeah. Yeah, it is on automatic, but it rolled
The
advantage.
20 will hit though, or 17 will hit. Sorry.
17 is gonna hit. So your first bite is gonna be 4 piercing and a claw. It's gonna be a 22.
22 will also hit,
4.
as the claw will knock him
6.
prone for 6 points of
So
damage.
10. And that's gonna be it.
As he screams out, "They got a bear!" Oh shit! Thing that most people are dead around him. That will take us to Aaron. Aaron. Taking us to this guy. He's still weighing his options. This could still go either way. Arabella, you're currently prone, but the turn is yours.
Alright. She is going to stand up. She is going to. She's just going to do what she's been doing. Bonus to action, disengage, take a step back. That is 5 feet of movement. Shoot the bastard. Hopefully lands it. 16.
16 does hit.
Beautiful. For 7 piercing damage.
Yeah, as you get him right in the gut, he just kind of like looks down at you like, "Oh, it really hurt," and then just kind of flops over to the side.
Really?
Yeah. He had 3 hit points left.
Well, that was a waste.
You don't know until you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Where's that wizard?
Somewhere. Well, with the rest of her movement, she's going to go to there.
Okie dokie.
And a turn.
That will take us to. Just double check something real quick. Yeah, the wizard. you would see bolts of energy erupt from the other side of the room. Two of them, one towards Dacron, and one towards Arabella. Dacron getting a 16 to hit.
That's good.
For 15 points of force damage. 13.
These exact C's.
And Arabella getting a 23 to hit.
Yep.
As you will take 20 points of force damage.
Uncanny dodge, please.
As you can uncanny dodge it, absolutely. For 10 points of force damage, as you now see Powell. You'll pay for this once again. Ending her turn. Taking us to Dacron.
Oh, I'm down.
You don't split that damage with the Shield Guardian?
I didn't. Don't I have to be within a certain?
When you're
I thought
within
it had to
60
be-
feet.
Oh, I thought I had to be adjacent to it.
When you're
That's my
when you're
bad.
within 5 feet, it can use its reaction to give you +5 to your AC.
I thought everything was tied to being that. I have to click stabilize before I heal for 7. Okay, and then I will accept. He will take the other 6.
Yeah, it's that part. 60 feet. When you're within 60
Alright.
feet, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm not down, which is good. You can see what I rolled.
I do. It was bad.
Over so where I can see Aaron. I can't get to him, but I can yell at him. It's not a lot, but it's honest work. Get up. We gotta go. Oh, I'm still in Whisper. 10 hit points.
Aaron, you get 10 hit points. Back from the grave.
I still have my action. Don't really want to.
Don't you wanna? Wanna Fanta?
Was that rude? Well, why not? I'll take a step to get within 60 feet. I will I will leash a starry wisp at the individual.
Okay. Shield.
Okay.
Only got so many, but she's got them.
Now it's over there, and you're over there, and everything's backwards.
Yep. She knew what she was doing. Aha, there's a bear over there. I don't want to be over there. Anything else for Dacron and the Shield Guardian?
Did I just block the shield guardian so it can't move through this area?
Nah, I can move through you. That's fine.
Also, there's probably no barrels there. I just chucked the one, and he's been stomping around over there.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, this place is a mess.
He'll head that way. I guess he can action dash, so...
Just this massive
Clunk.
robot clunking around.
Clunk, 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 clunk.
Alright.
So he doesn't, I think I want the 5 AC. He probably shouldn't, but...
I mean, That's no,
I'll
that's
be
fair.
selfish. I probably want the 5 AC.
That's fair. Fair enough. That'll take us to this guy. Aaron's starting to stir, but he's getting attacked by a bear. He's gonna attack that bear. He's gonna try and stab that bear. Not an advantage. Getting a 19 and a 23 to hit that bear.
They both hit because they see 11.
He's probably killed a bear before for 4 and 10 points of damage. As he starts stabbing, he's just kind of like ready position. Just, damn it, they got a bear. Everybody dead. Shit. He is very much over the shit. That will take us to Rattle on.
All right. "30 feet, we're gonna go right up there beside her. Bonus action, the bear is gonna attack this one.
Okay.
So let's see. Bite. 22.
Yeah. I will say in the future, do the claw first.
Okay.
That knocks him prone.
Yeah.
Take 6 points of damage from the bite. Little Druid 101 for bears.
20.
Didn't matter anyways.
For 4 slashing.
He is still up. As he's getting mauled by a bear. Just trying to push it off of him.
That's gonna be it.
That will take us to Aaron. Aaron?
I will stand up. Is this guy prone?
Nah, yeah, yes. So you just got knocked over by a bear again. Right, there's no save for that, I don't think. With the claw. It's just when you get hit, yeah.
I will.
Yeah.
Knock
Poke him
over
into the
huge
ground.
creatures. Yeah, at
If it's
advantage.
huge or smaller, yeah.
That's dope.
It is.
Huge is a big deal.
For a 27, natural 20.
Yeah.
For 11 points of piercing damage.
As he gets real quiet.
Still up.
He gets real quiet as the bear is having its way with him. He's dead.
All right. I will then move forward towards the wizard. 20 feet. 15 feet. Am I in range? I am. And I'll cast a Mind Sliver.
Okay. Get a 25.
That's a success. That's my turn.
This guy will be like, oh, man. I think you guys got this. Huh? I'm sorry about earlier.
We will have woods.
I'll take us to Arabella.
Okay. I'm just going to dash. 1, 2, 3, 6. Bonus action dash. There's a person there.
Not quite next
Not
to
my
her, though.
problem. She's gonna shoot
All right.
the mage. She's not.
It is going to be a miss.
End of turn.
Which will take us to Powell's turn. Looking at Raloran. Big and strong. Remember you. Stay there. And he will. Actually, no. She'll do one better. I think you should probably go for a swim. See if there's any good fish to find. Yeah. Go for a nice long swim. As you would see her lips kind of a little static electricity as she talks. And I'll need a wisdom saving throw from Raloran. Raloran, you have the sudden urge to go for a nice long swim.
Alright.
You must do this.
My edge of water is what all choked in there.
What's that?
The water is like all the way in, like,
Yeah, she knows where the river is. That's why she said it.
yeah.
And then she'll start going towards the window. And start opening it. End of turn. Dacron.
That's an interesting decision. My options are quite limited.
So hers.
I will move forward and throw another moon blast at her. A little starry wisp.
Okay.
You don't have to shield that one. It'll just miss.
All right.
Natural one.
As it hits near the window, as it kind of helps it open for her. Eyes wide. Thanks.
Shield Guardian will move. Could dash and get there, but I couldn't attack, so. I don't know. He chucked a barrel. Can he continue to chuck a barrel, or was that just a one-time thing because it was cool?
I'll say he can chuck one barrel per turn.
Okay.
It's like you
That's
gotta get the right barrel, you know.
Yeah, he's not very good at it. I don't even know how his hands work. 16.
She will cast shield.
Okay. He has to two-hand a barrel, so
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
that's all he's got.
Which will take us to they're
I was
dead.
gonna go 5, but
And he
that's
heals
all he's
5. You would see the window shut on her. As if from outside. Takes us to Ralorn.
Right, so 25.
You don't
that's
have to. You don't
33.
necessarily have to run if you don't want to. I mean, she just said just go for a nice long swim. Like, oh yeah.
I mean, he's not gonna run, but he's
Yeah.
gonna go 25 feet and 30 and just slowly walk towards there. I still have the bonus action with the bear, or that's the action to. That's all I have to do just to go down.
I would say you're not going to be controlling the bear, so the bear is going to just do what a bear does. It's still friendly to your friends, but bear is just going to be
Wait, what?
chill. Like it's.
All right. Oh, good.
So I don't. No, I think it's just going to be inert for now.
And that's gonna be it then.
It might growl at this guy as he's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. That
These
takes us.
barrels have.
That'll take us
And
there.
also just realize, this is the last turn that I had this, so he's gonna revert.
Hmm.
If I calculate correctly.
That will take us to Aaron then.
Aaron will step up next to Arabella, and he will reach into his pouch and pull out the orb, Mara, and hold it in his hand. Look down at it. Oh, why are you leaving so soon? I think you should stay where you are. And the orb will swirl and pulse, and just like the chains that held Aaron down will go out to her, but instead of the golden color that hers were, they're like tainted with like a obsidian purple color.
Okay.
Cast hold person.
She got a 17.
She succeeds. And that'll do it.
Take us to this guy's turn. He'll sidle up next to Arabella. He's like, hey, you guys got this. You got it. And gives you a thumbs up. And then dives off to the side. Gives you guys a thumbs up. Arabella, you've got 1d6 for Bardic Inspiration. Takes us to your turn, Arabella.
All right. She'll move to there. He's going to attempt to shoot her.
Okay.
Perhaps. Oh, there we go.
$17 is a miss. Because she's got the shield
Add
up.
my Bardic.
Yeah. Roll that d6. A 20 just barely hits.
It still hits.
A hit's a hit.
No sneak attack.
No sneak attack. But she is properly vexed.
8 points of damage.
She will take 8 points of damage and have to make a Constitution save. Which she promptly fails, getting a nat 1. As Ralorn. That was a horrible idea. Now's not the time to go swimming.
Alrighty, and Arabella's gonna come there and she's gonna duck down
Okay.
and hide.
She is going to get down from there because the window had been shut on her. Start running And Misty Step. And yeah, go ahead and give me a stealth check. Misty Step over to this other window. You guys are freaking elves. She's gonna Arcane Burst at shooting a burst of energy at Dacron
Here.
and the Shield Guardian. Actually, Aaron. Dacron getting a 13 to hit.
The Shield Guardian will have to react, but it will not hit.
Fair enough. And Aaron getting a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
For 18 points of force damage.
I go down.
As she once again open the window. Ending her turn, taking us to Dacron.
Well, I can get to Aaron this time. I'll just scoot around everybody and help Aaron up. We might have to just get out of here, bud. 10 hit points.
Hey, back to where I was.
Hey. Meant to be.
For someone trying to run away, she's fighting back awfully. An awful lot. But it is what it is. Move, action, bonus action. Do I still have any of those? Features and traits. Features and traits. I have one more. So for my bonus action, let me make sure you're not too far away. You are not. Full bonus action, Sacred Flame.
Oh. She got a 10.
And because I can, I will. It's radiant damage, so I will fuel it.
Fuel away.
24 points of radiant damage.
That is her exact hit points. As she is looking back, kind of angry, but also 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's kind of that shit or get off the pot situation. As this moonlight erupts. What does it look like as Dacron finishes off Powell? Half in the window, half out.
Open the window, so maybe the moonlight. Well, it's a new moon, so there's no moonlight. Never mind.
Maybe you make there be moon. I don't know. Who knows? It can come from outside.
It can erupt from all over. Maybe it escapes. She opens the window. It happens in under her, but it escapes out the window towards where the moon is.
Okay. It's trying to get back to the moon. It's almost like it goes through her into the window. And then she collapses onto the window. Lifeless. As everything calms down. That's where we're going to take a little 5-10 minute break. So stay tuned, folks. Stick around. We'll be back. All right, folks. We're back. Last we left off, our group was going into the warehouse, finding werebores, plenty of Zhentarim, particularly a nasty paladin of Bane and a tricksy wizard that they had seen a long time ago, some like 25 sessions ago or something like that, 24. But in the end, narrowly, I think all of them weary through the night, triumphed as things calmed down. The wizard tried to escape through windows that kept shutting on her, as there would be actually... The reason would become clear as the halfling that you had seen previously would climb in through the window and just give like a nod as she climbs in. But she wouldn't really like hey, helped. Smile like, that counts.
That was eventful.
Was.
Is everyone okay?
I'll be alright. Took a bit of beating, but I'll be alright. As he goes up and picks up the axe back up there.
Guess we can figure out what's going on.
After actually getting a good look at the place, now that it's quiet, you would see that there is what looks to be a shepherd tied and bound in the corner. There would also be, for the most part, the supplies are old and disrepair. But there are some sections that look like there have been some recent use. Not too much, but some sections, small use. Mostly those areas that have been lit. And there would be an office over here. It would be kind of like a small bedding area, a break room area, another sort of bedding area, the kind of packing area, and the office. Must be like a bedding watch area.
Arabella will go to the shepherd.
Yeah. He's honestly passed out. He's asleep. It's past his bedtime.
Hmm.
So he's probably sleeping through the whole thing. maybe.
So, Ralorn, is this like a relative of yours? He nods over toward the bear.
No. As he just points to the a bag of tricks on his belt. No, it come from this.
There are resemblances. I could see it. But, well,
Right. Probably would go and check the paladin and everyone especially the sword and maybe the armor that she had. Just look at it.
All right. So Rylauren's checking bodies. Well, Rylauren's doing that. I believe Arabella said she was going to check over the shepherd, Aaron Dacron. What are you guys doing?
Ralorn checking all of the bodies or just the ones he pointed out?
I mean, he's gonna look at all of them.
Yeah,
but
it
he's
can
gonna,
count for all of them. Yeah, I mean, it's just like I'm saying, you guys
Most-
have a good bit of time. If you had to choose one thing to do during the stint of time, Rylauren is going for bodies. He called dibs on looking at bodies.
That sounds so horrible.
But he's starting with her. If you wanted to go to the wizard, sorcerer, whatever.
I mean,
can
it's
go
not
that
like
direction.
you're gonna get them. It's just like,
Yeah. This was rough. This place doesn't look like it has a comfortable seat in it at all.
saw a hammock back there. I don't think that helps.
I'll go and look for any kind of ledger or paperwork or something in that nature.
Going to the office?
Yeah.
Okay. Aaron's going to the office.
Hmm.
Dacron. You looking for somewhere nice to sit? There are two places that look like there are some more comfortable, though a little not up to standards, but they're more comfortable places to sleep. Probably the biggest one is the northwest corner.
I guess these are not headed. Yeah, I'll go to that and look over it. It looks like places where people were staying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's kind of they chose that one corner to kind of clean up, and that's the most defendable position they figured, or something. I don't know. That's kind of where their stuff is.
I'll take that room and
Okay.
filter through some things.
So, honestly, you can spend a good bit of time here. I'm not gonna make you roll for these things. But Arabella, yours is the most actionable. As you would start to release this guy's bindings, he would start to kind of come to. He looks like he's been a little roughed up, but nothing like too serious. Looks like he might be in his mid-late 20s. But looks kind of like he's like a mountain kid, kind of. Like he's used to being out in the wilderness kind of deal. A little scrawny and wiry, but not he's not particularly muscular, not particularly any sort. But as you start to undo his bindings, he's like, "Oh, what? Oh no, I said I wasn't gonna do nothing. Hey, Oh, hey, who are you?
Arabella. Brandfield, right?
Yeah, uh, that's me.
We're not going to hurt you. We're going to set you free. You weren't gored by any chance, please.
Oh, no. Like, gourd. Sheep were. What?
They're fine. They're back at your property now.
It was a real big boar. And then these guys came up and kidnapped me, and now I'm here, and then kind of starts to peek over as you're starting to do it. What? There were like 12 of them, something like that. What?
They're dead.
What's dead?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I told them I didn't have any ransom, and they were like, I don't know. I don't know what they were talking about.
Well, why would they want you?
They said I seen something. Like, I was talking in town about how I saw a boar or something.
Oh.
And they're like, yeah, come take a walk with us. And I was like, yeah, and I showed them where I was, and I figured I took my sheep out when I did. These guys were drinking something heavy that day, too. I thought they were just drunkards. I was like, yeah, I'll show them what's what. And, here I am. They didn't like that. This is really strange. What time of day is it?
Night.
Yeah, okay, cool. People aren't gonna like that. They're probably out in the woods somewhere.
No, we took them back to your place.
Oh, you saw my sheep?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. How many were there?
I can't remember.
Yes, they really didn't like me.
Well,
They just
hopefully...
didn't like my friend.
Well, they're super friendly. I don't know what they like everyone. You know,
He can be a bit of an asshole. He's an aristocrat. You know how it is.
Nah, they like everyone. They like the grass. You know, they don't like moving, I'll say that. And I try to warn them. They don't. I should get a dog. So dead. It's kind of weird. I guess they were kidnappers. It was those, it was that gang people, right?
Zets.
Yeah, that's what they're called. Yeah.
Yes, it was them.
Where are we at?
I believe it's the old tavern.
Old Tavern. No, the old tavern's in ruins. Like, this is like,
It's not particularly nice looking in here.
starts to kind of like stand up and stretch, and like, man, this place is awful. A lot roomier than my home, though. Wow. Thanks for coming to get me. You did all this for me?
Totally. Actually, we got a tip from an orc fella to go down to the river for a trade-off, and then we were told about this place. We were looking for you.
Was that Gorvac?
We
Yeah, I
just
was
didn't
telling him
know.
about the boar, like a thing I saw, and
Hmm.
I didn't get a chance to tell him what it was, though. He was gonna go hunt for it. And I saw it again the
Yes,
next
I
day, and
think
I
I
was,
did
I was
go.
telling someone else, and I don't know.
I don't think they found any more. I don't think they found much of anything.
Hmm.
I'm not sure. You shouldn't talk to me about that. The other elf, Dagron, talked to them, not me.
You know, I heard about you guys. It's okay if I just go? Like, oh man, oh, there's so many of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah,
That's
I'd suggest leaving.
yeah, I'm just gonna go. Is that okay?
I'm
I
not
don't,
going to force you to stay.
I don't really have a reward or anything. I'll think of something. Yeah. What's that
You
thing?
do that.
Points to the big robot.
That is a friend.
All right. Yeah. Okay. This. Wow. So thanks. Uh, I don't know if all you. Thanks for. And then he kind of sees the other two that are just kind of like just hanging out, just kind of chatting with each other. Like, hey, they were. Are they okay? If they were here like earlier too.
They've been forcefully reformed.
Oh, okay. They kind of wave. He's like, oh, um, yeah, yeah. Oh, he's just flipping those bodies over.
Mm-hmm.
He's just looking in pockets, huh? Oh, that's how it's done. Adventures, okay. I guess you gotta make money somehow. Couldn't be me. Uh, again, thanks so much. I'll think of some way to repay you. Yeah.
It's okay.
I'm gonna. And he like totally doesn't even realize there's a bear there until he's like, oh shit.
It's another friend.
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
Just leave before you have a heart attack.
Yeah, I'll just Oh, look, a window. Oh, that's starting to look really nice right now. Oh, excuse me, guys. Oh, hey, normal person. He's just looking to somewhere to sleep. Hey, thanks, Dacron, right? Yep.
You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go out the window here. This is thanks.
Okay.
He jumps out the window. This is very, very strange. You know, wake up in the middle of the night, dead bodies, bear, shield guardian. He does seem genuinely thankful. He
It's a lot.
does not know what to make of it. He's just a regular dude who just wants to get back to his sheep. But Dacron, what you would find in the sleeping area, they don't really keep any like notes or anything like that. There's probably some like small pony kegs of ale, miscellaneous things. There'd be some coinage as well. Nothing major. But what you would find is 2 onyx worth 60 gold each. And kind of tucked away would be a neat pair of gloves. Kind of black with purple lining. Kind of look like they have little some sort of gemstone inlaid in the knuckles. Really lightweight, but almost too fancy for the rest of the place. They look very professional.
These are interesting. I will keep those. Maybe Aaron knows. They look out of place. Maybe there's something more to them.
Not to mention, this is also where the werebore slept, so there would be a couple of the places here would be, yeah. That actually, all these places. This is the. Actually, no, the werebore actually slept elsewhere. Where would they? Double check. One of the werebores, two of the werebores slept up there, so there would be a bunch of werebore fur and like some markings. And some kind of like miscellaneous like weapons and like foodstuffs and arrows and things like that.
Miscellaneous things we don't necessarily need.
Mm-hmm.
Fancy gloves.
Fancy gloves are definitely the things that stick out.
Handful of coin and some nice gems.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Aaron, going through some missives, this is where you would find the majority of the actual gold here. About 220 gold and 450 silver. Be fair, you're going to get a few pistols, so they're going to be worth a bunch. But there is some correspondence. Most of it does seem like bookkeeping and like, it doesn't say where they're getting things, obviously, but it does say what they've been getting. It's miscellaneous things from all over, like, it doesn't say where, but it's miscellaneous stuff. Black powder is one of the things that would stick out, but also things like furs, general trade goods, spices, salt, bolts of cloth. Like they're essentially running trade through Freedale without Freedale getting any benefits from it. They've already set up the network for it, essentially. But what would stick out the most is there is one other missive that it seems like it's from someone else. Not the bookkeeping side of things. Actual messages. Speaks on moving. At first it's talks about moving product. And then it talks about moving product upriver. And then it starts to say, like, it might not be worth the trouble. They're becoming a problem. Lycanthropes tend to be that way. But surely we got them for a reason. Kind of like it's like they... It almost seems like they were... You're thinking of them as a product. Well, maybe not product, but more of a bartering tool. Something like that. lycanthropes. And those would be signed with a butterfly, actually, a stamp at the bottom. I don't know if you're saying anything, Aaron, because you're muted.
I'm sorry. Yep. No, I didn't say anything.
Aaron. That's what Aaron finds. Hopefully Aaron's here to hear everything I just said. We may
I'll gather up the gold and gather up all the correspondence, bring it out to the group, and share everything I found.
Okay. And Rylorn, what you would find is through the bodies, there are 3 usable pistols. The rest have kind of broken through wear and tear of battle. She does have a dark suit of plate armor. It's dark, heavy plate armor. Full plate. She does have a shield. Has the emblem, like I said, it has that hand on it that's kind of grasping at like what looks to be like some energy or something. And a dark black sword. That actually, when you go to grab it, it would... disintegrate.
All right. He definitely tried to take the armor, though.
Yeah, you can get that armor fitted eventually.
And he would put the weapon in his bag for selling the armor.
And you would notice the wizard, the mage. She does have a spellbook on her. You would know Aaron would want that.
Yeah, he'll take that for Aaron.
And that's essentially everything you find in here. There are some trade goods. Miscellaneous stuff that would be worth about 100 gold. I would say as you're searching and kind of going through these things, it's going to take you the better part of maybe an hour or so to search through all this stuff. And get the... Because it's some of it's organized, but other bits of it aren't. Also, notably, it's hard to tell which... Actually, no, you would be able to tell which one, because one of them does have the badass tattoo of the snake on their arm. So you could get their blood if you wanted to as well.
Definitely try to get
Definitely need that. Yep.
Do we do? We have a vial of some sort.
Sure.
I don't.
Mhm. I'll have vials with the poisonous kid.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. All right.
Yeah, you get a vial of blood. Easy breezy.
Nice.
While you guys are casing place, getting everything, a voice would call out. I don't like, not like call out, but just a little knock knock. Don't mean to disturb.
Yes.
And you would kind of like near the paddock, kind of still standing back, would be Gloria Rent. Heard shots. Is everything okay?
Yeah.
I take it that's you lot up there? She can't really see inside.
Yeah.
She'll start to climb up. Love what you've done with the place.
Give it some time.
This is already an improvement. Well, it seems like you handled everything all right. Maybe a little worse for wear, but you seem all right. I know it's only been a day. But you can see the kind of threat the town has been under.
I'm probably gonna send more folks for sure.
Perhaps.
It's 50-50 at this point.
It'll probably be some time, but I think cutting off the head of the snake here is a start. I don't think they'll necessarily send another. Not immediately, at least. And they often tend to cut their losses, but Freedale's always been a, how do you say, I don't want to say a diamond in the rough, because it's certainly never been that prosperous, but it's been the kind of place that's shined once or twice, and, well, then been doomed once or twice. I'd like to not see it doomed again.
Well, only time will tell.
Unfortunately.
I think that's where you're wrong. Time doesn't tell. With the right push, nudge, you can direct things. You can change the flow of a river.
Over a century, sure.
No. All you have to do is start digging. I've seen some people do amazing things. And if I had to guess, you might be able to do some amazing things yourselves. Perhaps this was a feat of amazement that I missed. Looks like you were surely outnumbered. I would have sent at least double the number of harpers. Of course, they probably wouldn't have sent them, because they wouldn't have thought it would have been worth it. But I did think it was. Let's say you stick in town for a little bit. Just help smooth things over. Again, I'm not asking you to become beacons of the community. No, I just help out where you can.
Can't stay for a little bit, but we have to head up north. Finish something first.
I understand. I'm not asking you to set down roots. I think you're misunderstanding. I just wish you would think of Freedale as more welcoming. You know, if you help its people, it'll help you.
It's not Freedale itself. I just personally prefer the forest to towns.
You keep saying that. Freedale is in the forest. There are trees everywhere. You step
It's
outside
not
and
the
there are
same thing.
trees.
It's still a town.
Everything you're wearing comes from a town. And I'm not here to argue semantics. The choice is yours what you do with your own power. All I can do is open the door. Like I said, though, you have my approval, along with several of my friends. And I know several people who I would consider friends. And she'll turn around and just start walking away.
Hmm.
Right. We should get some rest and head up north to the Athlon compound. Save.
Ramble.
Yeah, Rumble. All right. Let's head back into town and.
You're in town. You never left town.
Yeah. Well,
Like the town is in the woods. That's kind of what she was saying. It's all right there. It's not.
what he meant is let's get back a little bit like outside and
Yeah.
the
Where?
civilized part where everyone is.
Like, where are we going?
Yeah. Where are you going? I mean,
Gotta
you
get
can
some
spend the
rest.
you can spend the night there if you want.
Sleep here, sleep in the tower. They're all the same.
Yeah. There's beds. Kind of bedding.
I guess we could sleep here.
There's a comfy bed in the tower. One. And a couch. This has a hammock. A couple of bedrolls. Actually, there's plenty of bedrolls kind of stored away. There's like probably a good dozen. So you could easily spend the night here if you'd like.
Yeah, we're already here. Might as well.
Okay. As you spend the night here, the two individuals will also spend the night here with you. They'll kind of pick through things as well. Just be quiet, though, and keep to themselves. You can look at it during the day if you want. As the rooster crows in the morning and wakes you. Low fog rolling through Freedale. There's bodies all around you. Dead.
You need to find a place to get rid of all of those. We could strategically dump them in the forest. As some of our more adventurous eaters.
But some of them might not look like they've been attacked by creatures.
It had nothing to do with people finding them. It was, we have to get, they can't just sit here.
They can burn them. Just put them in a pile and burn them in the back.
Yeah, you can burn 'em.
That's probably that. Let's just carry them in the back and.
It is pretty heavily wooded behind the warehouse, I would say. And the warehouse is kind of essentially behind. So the front here is behind the old Red Dragon Tavern. There's a good, like, kind of... Honestly, if you want to burn, like, right there.
Yeah, I think that's fine. You just pile them up right here and burn them.
Get a burn permit.
Nah,
I'm just...
can do whatever we want. They just told us like we want you to take that down.
Is that how you guys spend your morning? Is gathering bodies and placing them?
Now we can clean this place up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. The two reformed brigands. I don't want to call them Zhentarams because they weren't full Zhentarim. The two reformed brigands will aid you in this. And I would say as you do start to burn the bodies, though, you would start to draw the attention of local townsfolk. Little by little. To kind of big enough fire happen in a place where there's usually not. Draws curious eyes. And seeing it's you, people might start to come up. Older, kind of like retired farmer. Actually, one of the first people you might have seen was leaning up against the well when you first got here. He has like a piece of straw in his mouth. That them bodies of them thugs?
Yep. All this in term.
Yeah, them thugs. Spits on the ground next to him. Their smoke will be the last thing that curses us. And good riddance. You get them all.
Most of them, yeah.
Rats do tend to scurry in the woods. Under the floorboards, you know?
Trust me, if there's any that end up escaping, we'll find them.
Yeah. Got one of those old straw hats, kind of tips it up. You lot have been around for a minute now. Oh, you done disappeared in the Harrow house. Didn't you?
We did go into the mansion, I guess.
Yeah. Wouldn't be the first folk that disappeared in the Harrow house. But you might
We
be
came out.
You indeed are the first folk to come out of the Harrow house. Known to be quite haunted.
That it was.
Yep, some say ghosts. Others say the spirit of the butler will get you. Some say they can still hear Lady Harrow weeping. They go by the window. Sad tale.
All of the above. Can confirm.
And then I heard you all went into that temple beforehand. Helped old Alira with some hooligans and vandals. Had a monster of their own. Alira done talked about it some. Didn't say too much on it, other than you were kind folk. And she thanked Lathander for it. And that beacon's been lit ever since.
Yeah, we tried to do what we can.
I'll say I've been here some 40 some odd years. That beacon never been lit once before.
Well, there's a first for everything.
Indeed there is. We lost our era. Hopefully he'll be back. Then there was this light show about that tower. Old tower at the edge of town. Some say it's older than the town itself. What you lot did up in there?
Don't ask me. I don't know much about what happened up there. Didn't understand any of it.
Turns to the others. What you lot did up in there?
We woke it up, but
Oh.
we put it back to sleep.
I still see the light tonight. Yeah. Saw him last night. Like blue fire. Something else. Wasn't no moon. That's how I could see it. Well, I'll say this. Y'all may be strange. You got a fellow with wings, although he didn't have wings when he came in here. I seen stranger. You got a big, golem thing. Yep, I heard about golems. But you brave ghosts, ghouls, goblins, or what have you. You've also, taken care of some vandals, hooligans, and monsters, and even monsters that take the form of humans. Thugs. Thugs that thought they had the run of this town. I don't know what the tower was about, but I don't rightly mind. Always the same. I think Freedale, don't mind having you around.
That's reassuring. We might be around a little longer. In and out, as it were.
And maybe it's got a chance to breathe. Maybe get some life up in here. You can kind of see there's like maybe a good like a dozen or so, dozen and a half people kind of watching from maybe 60 or so feet away. And he'll just stand there and look at the fire of the bodies burning. Like, he's not fazed by it, but he seems appreciative.
Right.
We've run the snakes from the garden and the owl from the barn. Let's see what's left.
And I would also say kind of at this point, like once the fire kind of dies down, because you're not going to just leave that fire there. It'd probably take a couple hours for it to, burn. Pile takes a while. That's kind of like a whole morning event thing. You could also probably get one of the others, the two reformed people to watch it if you want. But all of a sudden, and it's not all at once. But it's small things that someone might come up as you're walking away. And it would be, say, like an old, actually maybe an upstart smith. Got like some tools in his back. Walks up to you guys as you're walking. Hey, I heard you guys been doing a lot of good things around town. Saw like a smith nearby. It's all like broken and stuff though. You guys wouldn't be wanting to give a hand with that, would you? I'm not asking for like free labor or nothing, I'm a smith myself, so I'm just trying to look to set up shop,
I think that's a great idea. Let's just figure out who owns the building before we move in.
Oh no, I checked. No one's living there now. I mean, most of these houses are all abandoned.
Mm-hmm. Have to see what we can do.
We can help you out.
And then like a couple of merchants will kind of get together and kind of start, after hearing that, be like, "Oh, excuse us. So we overheard that. There's also a bunch of debris and messed up merchant stalls. The market only can have like 4 or so stalls at once at the moment, and there's all this debris and it's a mess. And we were hoping we could make it more proper for actual market to open." And more people would just start kind of coming up and asking. It's small things, but it adds up over time to where people start asking you for things.
Or if we get the entire town work together, we can do it quickly.
They're asking you specifically.
Yeah, but I mean, we can't do everything.
I know, that's the point. So essentially, I will say, I know you guys want to go to the bramble thing, but you do have 15 days to do that before the full moon. 14 days? Yeah, 14 days.
14.
It's less, it's about a day away.
Yeah.
I want to handle downtime very differently in this game. If you guys are up for it. Instead of... I know I had mentioned some other things, but I kind of reworked my thoughts on it. Instead of downtime, like training on skills, spending all this like mechanical stuff, etc., like, so there are some downtime projects that Freedale needs. You will have a choice of projects. Each project does require a skill check. You will get something from it regardless. Exceptional success might get you extra benefits. But you will not be able to do everything all at once. And some things will benefit you more, or some things will benefit you one time, other things will benefit you every time you take a downtime. So like, for example, like every time you finish a downtime, which the downtime is only going to be like a week, or I'm not going to do it whenever you have like something pressing. It might be a week or 2 weeks. And it's going to be things like repairing the old blacksmith. Or restoring Morning Mist Hall. Like, Morning Mist Hall isn't broken. Just the kind of mostly the bottom layers and some stonework. Or clearing the grazing fields. Or even restoring this warehouse. The Red Dragon warehouse. Help reopen Market Row. Helping expand the Evening Star Inn by clearing nearby ruins or getting abandoned homes kind of ready to get additional guests accommodations. Reinforcing the river dock. I think I have 7 options. Granted, Aaron is not here in this exact moment. I will put them in the chat. If you guys are up for it.
Interesting way of doing it, so yeah, definitely.
It makes it so there's still a mechanic, but it's not gonna bog down the game with the mini game. It's just like, hey, choose a thing to help with, roll a thing. And you can describe how you're helping with it. And that will determine the roll you make. Might have actually made too many. Meant to do 7. We'll see if this is 7 or 8. If it's 8, I might have done too many.
I think I have 8, but that doesn't mean mine are the same as yours.
Black, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Blacksmith, Morning Mist Hall, Grazing Fields, Warehouse,
My
Market
sports
Row.
team. I split Red Dragon into two things, so
Gotcha.
there's where 7 and 8. I have a warehouse and the inn. So
Oh yeah, oh yeah, and I shouldn't be in it. It should be Red Dragon Tavern. Silly. And the tavern it's ruined, so that'll get built later.
Yeah.
And so there are some things that will happen later. And for example, those would also be things that you guys would want to do. Like I know Aaron has interest in getting the vineyards going, or even things like getting the Arrow House restored, or getting the tower restored, things like that. And clearing the grazing fields is also like building fences, because you've already seen that the sheep run into the woods. And essentially,
agriculture and
everyone gets one thing that they can help with for the 7 days. And however they help is up to them. But what I think I'm going to do is, since we are down Aaron and Brynel, is let Arabella decide first, because she won't be here next time. If Arabella would like to decide what she wants to help on.
Okay. I reckon she would help Morning Mist Hall.
Okay. And how would you be helping the store? Yeah. Or if you want,
I reckon
you can also take some time to think about it, because what I'm also going to do is I'm going to end the session a little early tonight, because like I said, we're missing Aaron and Brynel. But also, that is the capstone for this chapter. And we're going to level up there. So we can end early, but you can also describe how you're helping now, or you can type it to me and I'll dictate. I know your voice is trying, so I don't want to force you to speak more than you have to. It's your call.
I reckon she's helping by, she's making use of like her climbing and all that, and she's helping basically clean up the outside where Alira can't reach.
I like that. Unless they give me an acrobatics check.
Okay.
And I'll give you an example of what actually is going to happen at the end of the 10-day or whatever. So just give you guys a little teaser of what's going to happen.
Average.
Average. So it's not extraordinary. But what will happen is at the end of the 10-day, it will attract a priest, an actual priest that will start service at Morning Mist Hall. You'll find out who that is next time. But you will start the next adventure with 3 potions of healing. Just for choosing to restore Morning Mist Hall. But Dacron Ralorn, I will give you guys a week to think about it, as Brynel and Aaron will choose next week as well. Unless Dacron and Ralorn know what they want to help with now. That's up to you guys.
I mean, I have an idea.
I have an idea, but it depends what Brynel would do.
I think Brynel would probably want to help repair the old blacksmith.
Yeah, so
because they are a blacksmith. If I had to guess,
exactly. Yeah, I'll think about it for sure.
Absolutely, yeah. Think it over, and we will be level 7 next time. And we will end there a little early tonight, but it was a bit of a doozy of a battle, as we
Indeed.
barely got out of there, but we did. And Freedale will thank you in their own way. And we will have a new adventure, a new path next time. As do we know where we're heading next? After?
Not at all. Do we have any leads to go anywhere?
You have 2 leads.
Serpent's Bridge.
Yep. You got Serpent's Bridge and what's his face? The wand. Also, who has that wand?
Probably Aaron, because I don't.
Aaron does it, then yeah.
Because I don't have it. So
It's Aaron or Bruno. I think it's Aaron.
Wand of enemy detection.
yeah,
Okay,
I don't think anybody is attuned to it or anything though.
fair enough. Well, that also had Calderon Morton's name on it, so
Yes.
was the great-grandfather? It's the great-grandfather of Randall Morton. I might have said grandfather, but he's the great-grandfather of Randall Morton. But, so those are your 2 leads. And Randall Morton is the Lord of Daggertail, who stays in Dagger Keep, which Serpent's Bridge is on the way. Just coincidence. But we'll find out what happens with the moon stuff with Ramble next time. So thanks so much for watching, folks, and hopefully Arabella and Aaron get better in different ways, and we'll have most of our crew back next week, but we'll be missing Arabella. So we'll see everyone next time. See most people next time. Good night, Internet.